Jaysen forces me to do something I've never done.
Find out how regular Cheerios can be more regular.
Hi, I'm Jaysen.
And I'm Jaysen.
And welcome to another episode of WhatchaSayJ. So,
What's cooking?
today we
Good.
are going to do
Cooking?
some breakfast hacking.
Breakfast hacking?
I've been really working on my appearance. Glad you noticed.
Is this like
You know when you sit
coughing
down
while you have breakfast?
No, far from that. You know when you have to have breakfast, you have cereal, and everybody always has their drink of choice with their breakfast. I mean, it's such a waste of effort to have a glass and a bowl and a spoon. Just pour what you want to drink with your cereal over the cereal itself, and you're good to go. So we've got a few different samples that we're gonna do a little bit of a taste test here. We've got orange juice, which is the typical breakfast accompaniment.
So
Got to have your vitamin C.
okay.
Got that one. We've got your coffee, which is an iced coffee. So that the average American does drink coffee with their cereal in the morning to get going.
I like coffee.
We have Coke, which is a caffeinated product for you non-coffee drinkers like me. And we have your prune juice for those that like to keep their system running.
Do you drink prune juice? And how old are you?
Well, I'm trying to represent all viewers out there.
Oh, right. Okay.
Not typically me. I don't. I'm pretty well on my own for now.
Okay.
So, what do you think?
I think I like milk in my cereal.
Don't be such a traditionalist.
Alright,
Step out of the box.
Okay, I'm gonna jump right in here because we were talking before we shot. Coffee.
Yes. Never had
A
it.
fan?
I don't know.
Not at all.
I've never tasted it.
You've never tasted it.
Never.
Just haven't wanted to.
I think.
Was scared of it.
I think I remember when I was a kid.
Heard
when
scary stories
I
about
had-
coffee.
When I had. When I was being lectured by maybe my teachers or something, I remember this obnoxious coffee breath in my face. And that's the only thing I think of when I think of coffee. So I've always had this negative image about coffee growing up and through the years. I'm 32 years old and I've never tried coffee.
Really?
So I was hoping to make it through this episode without doing coffee, but my wife said, no, you can't do this type of an episode and call it breakfast hacking without going with the coffee angle. So this will be the first time.
Okay.
What do you
I've never had the iced coffee in a glass in a bottle like that. So
Store bought?
that might not be the real representation of coffee. I'll have to let you know.
Okay.
But hey, let's try it. I'm a little hesitant.
All right.
I'm not a fan of Cheerios. I will tell you that.
Well, it had to be a basic cereal that wouldn't really take the flavor spectrum.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
So
I can eat Cheerios.
Where do you want? What do you
I'd
think would
be
be
happier
the
with, like,
easiest
Frosted Flakes.
one to start with? What's the easiest one here? Orange juice, maybe?
Let's not start with easy. Let's get the prune juice out of the way because I don't like prune juice. I'm pretty fussy about my juices.
I got this 5-gallon container.
You can take that home when you're done.
Are you sure you don't need it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
All right. All right, we're gonna pour it.
It's a lot of prune juice. It's like, it looks gross. I don't think Cheerios are meant to be in that.
This could be the next big thing.
It's gonna be big, I'll tell you.
Ready?
What. Clean.
Cheers. It's not bad, really.
It's not great, really.
I get a little bit of sweetness.
Yeah. You can help yourself. Down it.
I don't really get prunes. Do you?
Yeah. I prune
All right.
juice I've just never been a fan of. I've had it. I'm not.
Would you give that a thumbs up or a thumbs down, Jaysen? Going back to our ketchup and mustard.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs up for me.
No kidding.
I would. Well, never mind. I wouldn't eat that. But I'm just saying.
There's a lot of fiber in the Cheerios too.
It's a double whammy. All right, so we'll just go in order here.
Okay, orange juice.
Orange juice.
Now I actually have an aunt that has orange juice in her cereal.
Uncommon occurrence.
From what I understand, yeah.
All right, so this one is.
She doesn't like milk.
This one is not so groundbreaking. Apparently, I don't know how to open a container of orange juice.
Childproof.
Color's all right.
Interesting. All right.
I know what you mean when you call things interesting.
We had this discussion, haven't we? All right. Okay. I bit my lip.
Somewhat pleasing.
I'll go for a second spoonful.
That's good.
That is good.
I'll
Okay.
give it a thumbs up.
It's worth trying.
If you ever go to your fridge, you poured yourself a nice bowl of cereal.
If
grab
your milk
the
comes out in chunks,
the milk's too light, or the carton's too light, or like you said, chunks, go to the orange juice. It's good.
that's doable.
All right. Let's move on to the.
You want to save the coffee for last?
All right,
I think that'd be a good grand finale.
All right, we're gonna go to the Coke. Breakfast of Champions.
Can we get one of our off-screen assistants to get us a cup of coffee? How do you take your coffee? Oh, just however, because he doesn't know.
What do you have planned here?
You might as well try a sip of just straight coffee.
Oh man.
It's good coffee. I'll tell you that. If you're gonna have coffee, you might as well have this coffee.
But then I'll be one of those coffee breath people.
It's okay. After this stuff, you really shouldn't be worried about coffee breath.
Good point.
All right, so we've got Coke. Do you ever have cereal with soda with your cereal in the mornings?
When I was in college.
Really? Well, yeah, because you eat pizza and soda.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
That's not great.
No, that's not great. Maybe orange soda. Orangina.
Ugh. All right, I'm gonna give that thumbs down.
Definite thumbs down.
Do not put Coca-Cola in your cereal,
Seriously, don't drink Coca-Cola for breakfast.
or probably at all.
I occasionally have a Coca-Cola. I'm not really a cola guy when I have soda.
What do you usually go for?
I usually like the...
Am I supposed to shake this?
I used to be a clear soda kind of guy. Look at that.
Like
Sprite, 7-Up,
Pepsi
ginger
Crystal?
ale.
Crystal Pepsi?
No.
Remember that?
I do remember that.
Oh, it smells nasty.
Pour a little in there.
Smell
Smells like vanilla coffee. Kind of looking forward to this. Ready?
it. No,
Oh, come on.
I'd rather eat those wings again.
That's pleasant.
All right, it could be worse.
It could be worse. Could be prune juice.
Other than that coffee flavor, it's pretty good.
That's all right.
So, if you don't have milk, but you happen to have Starbucks iced coffee in the fridge,
Go for it.
go for it.
Okay, now.
What do
Since
you
you're-
think? Thumbs up or down here?
Thumbs up.
All right,
Absolutely.
I'm down because I'm still
So
not.
I want to just take a taste of this. It tastes like a regular brewed coffee, maybe a little bit weaker than an actual brewed coffee from a coffee maker. So, you're on camera. You might as well have the
Hey,
first real taste
why
of
does
coffee.
he always puts me on the spot for these things?
Because you don't say no on camera.
It's a fault of
Come on,
mine.
run out of time. What do we got? Just a little cream in there?
Oh boy, this is like history in the making.
Yeah. You're going to love it. You're going to be drinking coffee every day now. It's good, isn't it?
I'm still a cocoa guy. I don't know.
Really? Don't get me wrong, cocoa's good.
I'm not really getting much flavor.
It's because you're drinking like a quarter of a teaspoon.
I'm a tentative taster.
I've noticed.
It's not terrible.
Okay. Mysterious bowl of endings.
I'll give it that. It's not terrible. I should put that on a t-shirt.
It's not terrible.
Coffee. It's not terrible. That would get a few funny looks, wouldn't it?
It would.
All right. Let's do this.
Alright.
Remember, it's 1, 2, 3, shoot.
1, 2, 3, shoot. On shoot. Okay.
1,
2, 3, shoot. Yes!
He
It's the
finally
first
won
time
one.
I've won.
More history in the making.
What do we got? Libraries.
Also known as libraries.
No, those two.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, animals. Libraries are a place filled with wonder. Libraries are a place where you can go and you can find books about any subject. You can find mysteries. You can find adventure novels. You can even find cookbooks. All in one spectacular building.
My favorite part's the movie section.
The movie section. If you grew up in a small town, the movie section is usually microscopic. I remember when I started going to college in our little big city of Portland, Maine. I went to the Portland Library, and I was shocked to find that they had an entire room dedicated to their audiobooks. Whereas Lovell, in our small little town, they had a shelf. I was like a kid in a candy store. And of course, I was a commuter, so I would spend a lot of time in the car, so I listened to a lot of audiobooks. So I was very happy to find those, and I was a constant guest of the Portland Library.
Safe to say you like libraries.
I really do.
Okay.
So support your local library.
Or go to a big city and go to the library.
Or use the internet.
Ebooks.
Like and subscribe.
Be sure to leave a comment. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.